Hello, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is SUTV.
President Barack Obama moved quickly on Wednesday to lay some touchstones for the more responsible, more accountable government he has promised. Ordering a salary freeze for senior White House staff, tighten rules on lobbyists, and establishing what he said was a new standard of greater government openness. Just hours after a long day of inaugural ceremonies and celebration ended late Tuesday, Mr. Obama took a pressing schedule on Wednesday, which was his first full day in office. His first day aimed at struggling with daunting foreign and domestic challenges facing his administration. On Tuesday night, he took an initial step to close the detention center in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, by ordering an immediate halt on all pending military war crimes trials for 120 days as he reviewed the handling of terror suspects. Later this week, the new administration is expected to issue an executive order that could be a long process of closing the detention camp. At the detention camp, there are about 245 detainees. The president also planned to meet with top military advisors to chart a rapid troop drawdown from Iraq and a way forward in Afghanistan, and with his economic team regarding the grave financial crisis preoccupying Americans. Some of the changes he discussed will be made through executive order and others by changes in regulations. During a busy day in Washington for the new administration faced Senate action on the nominations. Some of Mr. Obama's more important nominees for his cabinet are Timothy F. Geithner for Treasury Secretary, Eric H. Holder Jr. as Attorney General, and Hillary Rodham Clinton for Secretary of State. Mr. Obama made his way to the Oval Office at 8:35 a.m., where he found a message left by President Bush. He spent a few quiet hours there, something that he may find hard to come by in his coming years.
I'm Kelly with your Susquehanna What's Happening on Campus news report. One day before the historic inauguration of Barack Obama, former Virginia Governor L. Douglas Wilder was featured at Susquehanna University's third annual winter convocation on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. The topic of Wilder's address was Martin Luther King and the Work Still to Be Done. Wilder became the nation's first elected African-American governor in 1990 and served until 1994. A shortened class schedule at Susquehanna University allowed all faculty, staff, and students to observe Martin Luther King Day as a community. Susquehanna President Jay Lemons provided opening remarks and discussed how the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. continues to challenge and inspire all Americans. Chaplain Mark Radke offered remarks during the convocation, and the winners of a student essay contest read their winning entries. At the convocation, the Susquehanna University Symphonic Band, conducted by Eric Hilton, performed several pieces. The Susquehanna University Chorale, directed by Judith White, performed This Little Light of Mine, and the Susquehanna University Jazz Ensemble, conducted by Josh Davis, performed the Carl Mingus piece, Better Get Hit in Your Soul. King once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is what you are doing for others." In keeping with this philosophy, Susquehanna students, faculty, and staff participated in a number of community service activities that evening at sites throughout the area.
This has been Ashley.
And this is Kelly.
For SUTV.
Stay classy, Susquehanna.